Hi, gorgeous.
There we go. Start
Come
recording.
join your father and I.
And good time.
And I have mittens, so we are both good to go.
Okay.
Hear that? He agrees. Yeah. What a good kitty. What a bad kitty. Hey, but is what he is. Okay.
Interesting.
Alright. That's plugged in. Are you recording?
Yeah.
It's not giving me the option to watch you.
Oh. Let me just boot up. That I must have forgotten. Okay. Alright, let me know if you have
Okay,
any
perfect.
issues seeing it.
I'm setting my alarm for tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I'm going to set this for, let's do 7:30. Give myself some extra sleep. Yeah, I am getting a completely white screen.
Okay. In that case, Elden Ring has had some weird issues. So it looks like I'm going to have to share my screen instead. There won't be any audio, but you'll be able to see what's going on.
That's okay. Are you recording us too?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Let me talk about a bunch of deep personal stuff now. Perfect time, right?
Exactly. To be fair, nobody watches this stuff anyway. I'm just doing this to archive my own gameplay.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So I'm gonna say it now so that I don't fall asleep on your house saying it. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Oh, I love you too. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest too.
In a few minutes after I've watched you for at least a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm warning I could fall asleep at any second.
Oh. This is a hardcore arena.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
I didn't want to over jump, but I ended up under jumping.
Do you drop all your souls like in Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Where's my blink? There it goes.
One of these guys.
Yeah, having to fight them at the same time kind of sucks. Oh, Mittens, did you want to watch your father as well? Come on. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Can you hear him purring?
I can.
Isn't he cute?
You're gonna be famous, Mittens.
You're
Gonna be YouTube famous.
gonna be on YouTube. Everyone's gonna hear you purring. Yeah, they're gonna see that you're not just a bitch.
Oh,
You're a
so
bitch with
you're
a heart.
coward, huh?
Who?
Wait. There we go.
Who's a coward?
Oh, the other knight hiding behind his shield, refusing to leave his comrade to 1v1 me.
Oh. That is a coward. That's not what you are, Mittens. No. You fight all the bitches up front. Do you want under? Is that it? Do you want under the blanket? Or do you just want to lay down? Like your mother wants you to. Just lay down and watch your father.
Okay. Let's try that again. Such a precise jump. Surprised
Isn't
they
that the
expected
same
to
place
make
we
that.
died?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Poor thing. No? Okay. No. Apparently no. Or yes. So you do wonder. You're such a fickle cat, you know that? He is so cute. He he didn't want to be under the blanket. And then when I pulled my arm down and stuck the hole off for him to enter, he was like, no, wait. Open that back up. I want under the blanket. Oh, what a cute cat. You are such a little motorboat right now. Yeah. Can you hear him?
Yeah, he is definitely a motorboat.
He is. He's actually not very close to the mic either. He's under a blanket, like sleeping up next to my side. Like, he's not that close to me. You just stole my entire blanket, cat. Now I'm cold.
Oh my gosh, what is that jump? Yeah, what is that jump? Oh, I'm alive.
Hey, check that out. You might not be for very long. You son of a bitch. Stole my whole blanket. Oh, I hope you're happy, cat. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, this is probably the worst possible arena to fight this guy in.
Yes. Kick him off the ledge. Hopefully. There you go.
Sparta! Alright. Let's go.
Good lord. I love you.
Okay. So where...
What was I gonna say to you? I was gonna say something. What was it about? What was it about? I feel like it was semi-important. Huh.
Was it related to future plans?
I don't remember. Oh, no, yes, technically. So remember how I said I wanted to go to Iceland?
Yeah.
So it sounds like Iceland might be the place where they have the hotel igloos. So what they are is they're like, so they're hotel rooms, but they're individual igloos that have a bed in them. They have a heater and all that kind of stuff. But they look out into the northern lights and stuff. So just saying, Iceland sounds like a great place to go.
I'm down. Perfect honeymoon spot.
I agree. That would be too cool. Like, that would be way too cool to see. Apparently, Greece is very cheap to go and spend time in as well. Did you know that?
Yep. I've been to Greece. Their economy's in shambles, which explains it.
Oh. Okay, well. Very beautiful place, though.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much anywhere outside of Athens.
Okay. Huh.
I mean, even Athens itself has some beautiful spots to it. It's just expect it to be
Overpopulated?
run down. Not overpopulated, just really run down and low.
Okay.
There's graffiti and trash everywhere, and the economy's in shambles.
Ah. Okay. That makes sense. Hmm. The big night guys. Or no, someone else.
Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I didn't mean to keep you up.
Oh no, you're good.
This. Here's an idea.
Mm.
I should let you go so you can get some sleep.
I love you.
I love you too. I will talk to you later, and see you Sunday.
I'll see you Sunday. I love you, love.
I love you too. Now I see.
Now you pee.
Alright, I'm gonna try screaming or streaming.
I'm gonna try screaming.
I don't know why that's funny.
Fighting Nox duo right now. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit overleveled. Yeah, whip
the
me all
Nox
you
duo.
want.
Yeah. No,
In Celia.
Yeah, even I was like pretty over leveled for them.
They're not tough anyway. In fact, with my weapons art, I one-shot the Nox Priest.
Yeah. I think they
That
were
was
like one of the
really
only
bad.
bosses I beat on the first try.
Yeah, they're not that tough of a fight anyway. They're actually, in Nocron, they're just regular enemies.
Right. Niggas be like the Flask of Wondrous physique sucks. Nigga, you mixed the crystal tears.
Have you gotten it?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good, because it's really early, but you can just walk right past it, which is insane.
Yeah, dude, these like Black Flame monks actually like pack a punch.
Where are you right now?
You can tune into the stream if you want to know, because I probably couldn't even tell you.
It's white, so I can't tell you either.
I am full of rage. And I'm in combat right now, so I can't even.
Well, Derek got the Ranny ending, so he's done playing Elden Ring. Did not fight Melania. Didn't fight Rykard. He fought Moog. Give him that.
These monks are just take anything. Now I can do something about it. Yeah, I have no idea. Elden Ring is the only game that does this. The only game that gives me the white screen. Okay.
Yeah.
I could not tell you why, for the life of me. Okay,
It's
now
white.
you should be able to see where I'm at, because I don't even know.
I think it's easy anti-cheat, honestly.
Yeah, it could be.
Are you at the bottom of the Kaled Divine Tower?
You would be correct.
This fight is kind of hard, not gonna lie. Unless you're over level for him, but I don't think you are. Just experience it, see how it is.
Sure.
I was under leveled and I came back later.
Just one.
Just the Godskin Apostle.
Oh,
One half of the Godskin duo. Oh. The Godskin Noble is way tougher. Oh, you're way under leveled. You're way under leveled. That is dubious. You might want to heal.
Yeah.
He like lightly scraped you for your entire health bar.
I'm just kind of used to Elden Ring one-shot for everything.
No, the Godskin Apostle doesn't do that. He doesn't have any real bullshit moves. He just has a lot of moves. Now, the Godskin Noble has bullshit moves. Because he has a rapier and he just stabs you over and over. See, even that move won't stun lock you. Because you have invincibility frames the first time it hits you. It might hit you like twice while he's doing the spin. And you can roll out of it, I'm pretty sure. I honestly find his second phase to be easier because he starts using new moves, but he has a couple where he like stretches and he's super long. But if you get past his front end, you can just hit his legs for free hits. So I actually find the second phase to be easier. Because since I was pure melee, I just, you know, was up against his body the whole time, so if you went long boy mode, I could just stand next to his legs and hit him while he's off doing whatever off screen. Can't even see the yellow. That is great. Skin.
I just haven't really had any good access to souls. I don't know. I feel like I've been starved of souls.
You did go to this place out of sequence.
Okay. I'm like.
I got killed.
Fucking. I was trying to find Radon. I couldn't find Radon, so I just started wandering aimlessly.
You can't do Radon until the festival starts.
Is that like based off of me triggering something, or is that just time?
Yeah, it's based off of some sort of trigger, and I think the trigger is getting to the Altus Plateau. Or there might be two different triggers, but one of them might have something to do with Ranni's questline. So you need to trigger the festival to fight him, because he's right after the Crucible Knight and the Misbegotten Warrior, but you can't fight him until the festival happens. Radon is, I guess, who you should fight after Renala, but I would honestly just do more of Lihernia for the time being, because you're a bit underleveled. And that matters a lot in this game.
Yeah, considering I was chipping him. Like,
yeah.
He doesn't seem that, like, intrinsically hard. He didn't seem that hard, but, like, just one mistake is, like, 95% of my health, and I'm dealing, like, a 100th of his HP for a swing.
Less than that.
Like, that reminds me of Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1, where, like, someone's fighting Midir, and, like, Midir's not intrinsically hard, but, like, one mistake and you're dead, and you have to do it for 4 hours flawlessly.
4 hours. Yeah, since this game is so big, and there's so many optional bosses, you need to be the right level for areas, because you just will not be able to hurt them. Because, like, I've been watching a bit of someone doing a no-death run in Bloodborne, and they're able to just, you know, keep moving forward onto the next boss. Because that game is so short, I don't know if you can really be under-leveled for a lot of the fights in it.
Hell, even Dark Souls doesn't really, like... There's a few bosses that you could really, like, grind for to make easier, but the game is designed so that you don't have to take the... You know, you don't have to let off the gas.
Yeah, this game, you need to, like, go do... You have to, like, go fight other bosses before certain ones that are out of your level.
Yeah.
Like
monks were hard to fight.
Well, they are. I hate those bastards. I actually lost... I guess it wasn't that many runes compared to what I have to gain now, but I lost quite a bit of runes to them one time. Because the one in the upper level killed me, and on my way back, I got fucking murked by a knight.
I did no damage to that.
I don't think you were here for that. Eddie was invading the other day, and he invaded a guy and his friend, right? There was a guy with a cooperator, and he was fighting the host. The cooperator was just watching, and he thought that was weird, but he wasn't attacking while he was fighting the host. He was like, alright, whatever. And, he figures out very quickly that the host is lag switching. Because he cannot hurt him. Every time he hits him, his health bar just goes back up. Like, he'll land a hit, do damage, and then the damage is undone the next second.
Lag switching, gotta love it.
Yeah, so he figures this out, and he's like, oh, okay, so he backs off, stops fighting them, and he's just kind of watching them from a distance. And he sees the host is just, like, standing next to the cooperator, and he seems to be dropping items for the cooperator, because the cooperator keeps popping what looks to be super shiny gold runes.
That
You know, the
hits
runes you
host,
can...
doesn't it?
No. The gold runes, you know how, like, you'll get, like, souls and dark souls like that you can use to give yourself souls?
Oh, yeah.
Gold runes are that. He keeps popping really, like, high-tier ones because they're super glowy. They do a really big burst when he pops them. So he's sitting there and getting tons and tons of runes. He just keeps using them. And he's like, what's going on? And he realizes that the host is cheating in Lord runes, which are, like, the highest tier, and dropping them for his friend. And his friend is using them immediately and just gaining, like, a gajillion runes.
Oh my gosh.
So Eddie's like, okay, I gotta get in on this. He runs in and he uses what's called Bloodhound Step. Basically, you dash forward and you're invisible and invincible during the invisibility. He Bloodhound steps in and he gets like 4 stacks of 99 Lord runes before they kill him. When he used them, he got like 1 billion runes. Like, actually 1 billion. Because when he died, he returned to his world, and he still had them. Because he stole them, he picked them up while they were trying to kill him. So he pops them, gets 1 billion runes, and I think he's in the 300s now? I don't know, I don't think it would have been enough to get him to 300. Maybe like, was it 260 something?
That's still like...
It was 1 billion runes.
Jesus.
Like, that's actually insane.
1 billion. I could go.
And he's
for
like, there's
1 billion.
supposed to be some sort of system where if you have cheated in items, you get banned. But I assumed that, like, I proposed that maybe it won't work because he already used them. And that's why the cooperator's not going to get banned, because he used them up as soon as he got them.
Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder how the anti-cheat software works.
Yeah, or maybe it just doesn't.
Yeah, it's probably just for show. They're like, hey, we have an anti-cheat software. Don't download Cheat Engine. Haha.
It's easy anti-cheat.
Don't.
Which is a third-party anti-cheat.
Oh yeah. Do I want to try and fight this guy again, under-leveled?
Probably not.
Yeah.
You could run and grab your runes and quit to title so you get them back and then leave.
That's not a bad idea.
I've done that a couple times when I like was doing a hard fight and then someone's like, hey, can I summon you real quick? I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you're able to do it, it was on purpose. So, why not? because that nigga is way above your level. That's certainly an after Radahn fight, because the Divine Tower doesn't even matter to you until you kill Radahn. I don't even remember what's in the basement of that Divine Tower, because you don't need to go down there. That down area is optional. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think it brings you to the top. I'm pretty sure the top was up the other way. Yeah, it is. I don't even remember what that Godskin Apostle's guarding. It's probably something significant. Maybe not. There's times where it wasn't significant.
Let's try. Let's try.
Have you done any of the multiplayer yet?
No, I have not summoned or been summoned at all.
No PvP?
No PvP, no co-op, nothing. I have played this game offline. Well, not offline per se. I can still see and write messages, but
yeah,
that's it.
For a good chunk of the beginning of it, I was actually playing it offline. I had it turned to offline. Couldn't even see messages.
Go on.
Turned it back on
This
though.
old geezer hasn't
Didn't feel the same.
Yeah, messages are still an important part of the game. I wouldn't want to give up. Okay.
Didn't expect a trio.
Hasn't said anything different. What the fuck am I supposed to do for Radahn?
I think you need to get to the Altus Plateau, which is after Liurnia. And you need both halves of the Dectus Medallion. Or you can go through a specific dungeon to take the long way to get there. But the Dectus Medallion lets you go there immediately.
Right half of a split medallion depicting the air tree. Brandishing the medallion, both halves can join to activate the grand lift of Dectus, taking the Altus Plateau to Liurnia. The left half is said to reside in the coastal fort Height to the far
Height.
west.
That place is in Limgrave. Fort Height is south of the Mistwoods. It's on the coast. Southeast of the Mistwoods, I guess.
Southeast.
If you have that map fragment, it's actually the fort that's protruding into the ocean.
Oh. Is it still in Caelid?
No, it's in Limgrave. I think, like, how they designed the game, you were supposed to get the other half of the Dectus Medallion first because it was in Limgrave. And then it tells you, hey, the other half's in Caelid. Have fun, asshole. It's in far Caelid.
Yeah. Okay, so if the left one is supposedly easier to get.
Yeah, it way easier. What's in this boss room? Oh, it's this fight. Fuck you. Triple Crystallians.
To the far west. The far west, that's a strong word.
I got Scarlet Rot, of course, because they're all rot Crystallians. Terrible.
It's in Fort Knight? What?
Good practice against that enemy, and that enemy shows up a lot, so they're just easy to me now. It's another boss I summoned for. I think I summoned... Did I summon for Godskin Duo? Or did I just use my Ash? I think I just... No, I think... I can't remember. I think I just used my Ash for Godskin Duo? I think I even did it in New Game Plus because I just hate Godskin Duo. I can't remember if I summoned like players like Eddie or Matt the first time, because whenever I try to remember it, it was just when Derek summoned me and Eddie. So Godskin Duo is a maybe. If we're counting Spirit Ash, I used my Spirit Ash in a lot of fights because there's a lot of boss ganks in the late game. Like multiple bosses.
Yeah.
And I used my Ash for Melania because she's cock and ball tortured. Like, it's like she's not stepping on my balls, but jumping on them. Like that gif of the female scouts jumping on Heavy's nutsack. Because she has, Did I explain why her fight's cancer to you?
I don't believe so.
Okay, there's a lot of things, so get ready. Alright, one, she has a katana and she's fast. So this works for and against her. She has shitty poise, so you can kind of like stun her a lot until you like run out of stamina, but she has a good amount of attacks that break her out of stun locks and like jump her up in the air and shit. So it's hard to hold her in one place unless you get lucky and she doesn't use those attacks. Two, every time she hits you, it heals her. It heals her. And not by a tiny amount. It heals her by a considerable amount. And that... So, I'll get back to that. Three, she has one move that is just Reap. And she like hovers in the air and then goes into this big flurry of swings that like reach around behind her and shit, so if you dodge past her, you'll get hit by them anyway. And then she bounces up, does it a second time, bounces up, does it a third time. She does it 3 times in a row. Oh yeah, by the way, when you beat her and you use her remembrance for her weapon, you can get her katana, and guess what the weapon art is? It's that. Guess what? Guess what's the cause of most of my PvP deaths? That. I hate it. Because it's worse with players. Because hers, you can actually kind of dodge out of it when you're taking damage sometimes. When the player was using it on me, it actually stun locked me permanently. Maybe it's because it was when I was trying Strength Faith. I didn't get to try it again on my actual like build I'm used to because we didn't have that player show up again. But they like would start the flurry, and if the first one hit me, I was toast because I just stand there taking the hits, spamming the dodge button, could not move. Even when they go, like they paused for a second to go into the next flurry, I still couldn't move. I'm spamming the dodge button, still could not move on the second, on the break between the second one and the second one would kill me. Just cancer. So she does that, right? So that big flurry can heal her when it hits you. So if you survive it somehow, now she has a lot more health. So she's a DPS check boss that heals if you get hit by her. Has fast attacks that don't do a ton of damage, but there's a lot of them, they're fast, and they'll heal her. And if you're thinking of using a shield, guess what happens?
The attacks don't care if you're blocking or not.
Correct. If you're blocking, yeah, you won't take the damage, but she'll still heal. So if you opt to block her flurries, which is probably possible with a lot of stamina and a tower shield, if you block some of her flurries, she'll just heal. So blocking is not an option. It's a slightly reduced heal, but if she just keeps hitting your shield, that's just free health for her. She'll just keep healing up. You want another cherry on top of the shit cake? There's actually 2 of them. First cherry, she is a 2-phase boss where you have to exhaust her first health bar to get to phase 2.
Jesus.
So you have to get her first health bar down to empty while she's healing. And when she shifts into phase 2, she keeps I think she keeps all of her moves and gains a few new ones. And all of the new ones she gained now give you Scarlet Rot.
So, yeah, we are definitely...
Yeah. When I was fighting her, I was doing it alone. Like, most of my attempts, because she was a solitary boss, I wasn't using my Mimic. And I'm fighting her, and I'm just like, this boss is fucking bullshit. I got her to her second phase alone. Dodged, because when she starts her second phase, she does this giant dive bomb. I dodged through that the first time it happened. Dodged right through it. Got past the Scarlet Rot. I don't think she actually got me with Scarlet Rot on any of my attempts. That's not the dangerous part. That's just a nuisance. The dangerous part is literally everything else. She gains a new move, so she keeps that giant Rape Flurry, by the way, in her second phase. She also gets another move that's really strong, where she flies up into the air, so you can't attack her if you don't have any ranged attacks. Not that you would want to, because while she's flying in the air, she's throwing these, like, skeletal warriors at you. They're not enemies, they're attacks. They, like, jump at you and, like, stab at you with knives and spears and swords. I usually dodge most of them, but the last one, like, lunges at me with a greatsword, and it's really hard to dodge because the timing is weird, and, like, the attack is just, she doesn't do it a lot, so it's hard to learn, and normally it just results in death, so I don't, like, get another chance at trying it. And it's just like, oh cool, I died on her second phase, now I gotta suffer through the first phase again. That's when the Bloodhound's Fang came out. My quality bleed greatsword. It's a special greatsword, so it does like a ton of damage. Does bleed build up. I actually have 2 of them now because it was a boss reward in the New Game Plus. Dropped the Mimic, so he had it too. I didn't have 2 of them back then though. This was on, you know, base game, not New Game Plus. Dropped my Mimic with it. And we both stood on each side of her and just wailed on her. So, the first couple attempts, you actually have to still be hyper-aggressive and good at fighting her, even with the Mimic. Because if she hits the Mimic, it heals her. So my 10,000 health Mimic is a giant health pool for her. To just wail on him, because he doesn't dodge. Just wail on him and heal. Even if I give him a shield, she'll still heal. So now the new challenge isn't just not dying outright. It's doing enough damage to her while she hits the Mimic to not let him out-heal the damage that the 2 of us are doing to her. So it took a few tries. She would either kill him by just draining him and just... There was one time where she did so much damage that she just full healed on her first phase. She was down like 3/4. She was at like a quarter health and just full healed. I wanted to shoot myself because she kills him. Now it's just the 2 of us fighting with me with less flasks, and she's just full health again, like nothing ever happened. Which is just fun. So the bleed was key because with the 2 of us hitting her, it would proc the bleed enough that the blood loss damage would counteract how much she's healing off of him. So on my winning attempt, we procced bleed once or twice in her first phase and killed her first phase. Second phase starts, and I have to stay on her because she's going to keep hitting him with the rape attacks if I'm not, like, on her to help him. Or she'll just kill him, and now it's just me fighting her again, and she's full health. Like nothing ever happened. It's just, oh, that fight, ooh. Like, when I was fighting that, I'm like, okay, I have to understand. This is an optional boss in a secret area. And I think the best part is the Halig tree. Like, the whole time I was going through that entire zone, the zone that you just saw me in, that's not the Halig tree area. The Halig tree area you have to get through a portal that's in that snowy area that I was in. But at the Halig tree, like the entire time, Matt and Eddie were telling me that she's bullshit and they fucking hate her. And I'm just like, man, given how annoying this entire zone is to get to her, yeah, I believe that. I think that how annoying the zone prior is really indicative of what the boss is going to be like at the end of it. And I was right. just cancer. And I was saying to Eddie, I'm like, okay, this fight would be pure skill if she didn't heal every time she hit me. Literally, if you just took away the fact she heals on every hit, the fight would be way more reasonable. I probably would have just kept trying without the mimic. But the fact that she hit me with a quick flurry that would do like maybe half my health and give her like an eighth of her health back or so? No, probably more than that. I was just like, that's fucked. Because she's really fast and she jumps around and shit. Ooh. I hate her so much.
Shit, I'm out of plain smithing stones. Are you serious?
Another fight that's fun is Moog. So Moog, he's at the end of the optional area that I just showed you how to get to, pretty much. You have to use that secret Halig Tree medallion to even get to him. Well, actually, no, you don't if you do the PvP stuff, but that takes longer than the alternative for me where I was. So Moog is another major boss, another shard bearer. Melania is a shard bearer as well. But as I said, even though they're shard bearers, they're all optional. You only have to kill 2 of them to beat the game. Moog is, he likes bleed a lot. And he throws fire at you that builds up bleed. His first phase is pretty easy. Just stabs at you with a trident and stuff. When you get him to like half health, no, not half health. When you get him to like a third of his health or so, I think, he'll start his second phase. It's like a little under half health. Let's say like 2/5. He'll start his second phase. You want to know what happens when he starts his second phase? He raises his trident in the air and slams it down and says nihil 3 times. Every time he says nihil, it insta-procs bleed on you. You have to, and you cannot dodge through it. I actually looked it up because I was like, the dodge timing on this seems impossible. It is. You can't dodge through it. This isn't a Derek can't dodge through it. You quite literally cannot dodge it. You have to stand there and out-heal the damage he's doing to you. That's what you have to do. You have to sit there and just dump flasks to not die until it's over.
That's horrible.
Yes. He does it 3 times. He procs bleed 3 times, which is like almost half my health, pretty much. So, actually, I think it was like half my health with 50 vigor. So it was like, first one, drink a flask. Second one, drink a flask. The third one does like more damage. Third one, drink a flask again. And when he does the third one, it then heals him like a third of his health. So now you gotta fight down the rest of his health bar. And on his second phase, he gets a bunch of new moves and he throws a lot more fire at you and shit. The whole arena is like covered in fucking blood fire that'll proc bleed on you if you stand in it too long. I did beat him solo though. His fight is a lot more reasonable than Melania's. And he has a section of his fight where you have to sit there and dump flasks to not die. And his fight is more reasonable than the fucking Scarlet Rot whore.
Jesus. Also, now I have both medallions.
The Dectus?
Yes.
Good. You should also get both Halig Tree medallions.
In due time.
You use the Grand Lift of Rold to get to the Halig Tree, which is after you finished like the capital stuff, so you're a ways away.
I expected as much.
Yeah, I like.
Pear tree. Is it Lenny's Rise, or is that too far in?
Where are you going?
Interested in Mr. Radon. Unless, let's see here. Seems largely undiscovered.
Yeah, that eastern section, you can't go to.
Yeah.
You can't go there. Do you want to know why?
Well, I noticed that it's just a massive cliffside, like right here.
Yeah, it is. The reason is because that entire section of Caelid is Radon's arena.
That's
That entire section is his arena. That's why we call him a raid boss.
that is funny. That is funny.
He gets a whole desert for his arena. It's actually just this giant open desert.
That's really cool, actually.
It's the battlefield where he got poisoned by the Scarlet Rot from Melania. So he's just kind of still there. It's
Both halves can join. Well, activate the great lift of Dectus, connecting the Altus Plateau to the area.
yeah. Ugh. Radon's fucking awesome. What level are you right now? 51? Hmm. What's your stats? 19. Less strength than like level 17.
That's because I like to do things immediately, as you can see.
Yeah. I would probably, I mean, you're gonna have to wait a bit for Radon, because the festival's probably not gonna start yet. But,
How will I know when the festival has begun?
all that Jaren says is when the stars align. Fingies. I think using the Dectus lift triggers it. Is one of the triggers. You can check. Ugh, you can go check real quick, go to the Renmain Castle Plaza and see if it's happening. No, not yet. Did you exhaust Jaren's dialogue?
So,
Alright.
Go on now. This
Yeah.
geezer hasn't any use for you just yet.
trick taste. It's pointing this way.
Yeah, that's towards his arena.
Interesting.
Why do I come to the arena?
I really want you around me.
Yeah, I guess you have to go to the Dectus, the Grand Lift of Dectus. That would be in northeast Liurnia. Yeah, that's the west. That's the northwest section past Godric. It's in the area Renala was in.
Gotcha.
So it's like all the way up the highway on that eastern side. Yeah, that way. Where is the ruined labyrinth in that section? It's so much harder to navigate with the nigga map. Yeah, I think that is on the way. When you see giant tree sentinel statues, you know you're approaching the Grand Lift of Dectus. Yeah, tree sentinels are actually a bit more interesting than just the noob crusher. I don't know why they put that tree sentinel at the very beginning of the game. Such a dick move. All of the people this is their first Souls game are just gonna look at him and go, oh, okay, so first boss, and he just fucking rips their cock off. You're actually going the southwest.
Extremely retarded.
Fucking tree sentinel rapist. They become like a more normal occurrence later. If you
I was just see plenty of Elden Ring copies of games. Each and every single one of those copies was
could not beat the tree sentinel.
absolutely fucked up by the tree sentinel.
If it makes you feel any better, if you go straight towards the capital, you'll have to fight 2 tree sentinels.
That's fun. They're
Standing next to each other.
just gonna ignore it.
I just run past them to the grace that's behind them and lure them one at a time. Because why would I fight 2 enemies on horseback at the same time? That's just asking for horsecock.
Horse rape.
I think this is the right way.
What's this?
That's your marker.
Oh, now I see.
Yeah, they show up in the world.
That's actually
Yeah, it's useful. Oh, jellyfish at me. Oh. Oh, it's this place.
hi there.
Oh.
How are you?
Yeah, that's Mausoleum Knight. He's guarding a dungeon that's right behind him. I find it cool that the ghosts can teleport, but it's still a bastard move. Because, like, you'd think like their AI wouldn't be good enough to really abuse it, but it is. You can actually get one of them as Ash. Spirit Ash. Her name is Lutel the Headless. I don't remember where that Spirit Ash is. It's one of the legendary ones. He doesn't have guaranteed drops. He can drop his armor though. And his shield.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the normal, like, knight armor like the Godric Knights, the Ray Lucaria, or the Cuckoo Knights. But it has like the fucking wings on the back of it. It's pretty cool. I think it's also better.
Yes. Grace. Okay. I will return to that later. It's nice to have it.
Yeah. Guess you gotta go up there.
Looks like it, yeah. I don't know if I can jump up that one alone. I'll see if I can go around, perhaps.
Well, those... Normally the fucking giant tombstones sticking out of the wall are for you to jump up with Torrent. It can be a little jank sometimes. that one I don't understand.
Wait, hang on a second. I got this. I just need to get a proper iteration. Okay. Thing to jump. No. I did not get enough verticality
Are they?
out of this.
Why are they there? They don't like come down? Could be to come down.
It's probably to jump down. Yeah.
Whack.
Let me see if I can go around.
Tree.
Got finished. Hi there, bear.
Plump sword.
I think this is it.
Be wary of plump sword. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's statues. The stream quality dropped, so I'm just like, what the f? It was a statue.
Alright, is this another dead end? How do I get up there?
Oh, it's just perplexing me. I gotta launch mine and look. Yep, that's it. Those do be tree sentinel statues. Wait, no. Were they? No, my fucking stream quality was so low. My brain was making. But yeah, you do have to go past the Minotaur bastards to get there. You're on the right track. Could have sworn I saw the tree sentinel statues, but I was looking at like 2 pixels. Oh yeah, I forgot the minor archery's in the way. This is the wrong character. I don't want to be Grok. Yeah, that Erd tree. So, past that minor Erd tree towards the... I'm assuming you unlocked the Black Knife Catacombs? I think that's what that was. Yeah, there was a spot where I, like, shimmied up the wall along, like, small things. It's past the minor Erd tree. I'm not sure what that is in relation to you. But, yeah, okay, the minor archery is that. Yeah, that's the minor archery right there. So it was to the left, not where you're going. It was to the north. Northeast. Northeast. Yeah, it's towards the Black Knife Catacombs that you unlocked. There's actually going to be... No, it's to the left of the catacombs. It's up where you are, but there's a way to get up there. It's along that rock wall you're looking at. Just, you can sidestep that Erdtree avatar. The Erdtree avatars, when you kill them, they actually give you new Crimson Tears. Crimson Tears. They give you new Crystal Tears for the Flask of Wondrous Physic.
Gotcha.
But, oh no!
Man,
Time to reset. Did you have a Site of Grace up there at all?
suffer.
You should just fast travel back to whichever one was near it. Oh wait,
What was the
you're just
catacombs?
yeah, you're just back here now. You were like near it though. You walked past it and fell. And as soon as I got up there, there was like a bunch of messages saying like praise the shortcut. I don't know what else there was. Yeah, I actually figured this out without a guide. I was just like very persistent about getting up there. It took a bit. It took quite a bit. Killed the Erdtree avatar. I'm like, all of that and I can't even get up there? I noticed like a small stone pillar, I'm pretty sure. So I hate these fucking avatars. That's why I hate them. Right there. The torrent stun lock.
No, that
Just
was
absolutely docked with.
my own fault. I was just lazy and stubborn. I was like, surely at least one of these R1s will register because he was on 1 health.
Clueless. Oh, they're shooting you with great bows. I hate that. They don't miss. Yeah. They don't miss. They turn you into a pincushion. I'm sure there's at least 2 messages that say, ah, revenge next to him.
Why the fuck was I not here?
Yeah, you have to cross over the statue to get back up where you were. Like the one that's hanging. You were going the right way, up past those bastards. You just interrupt them. Yeah, you have to go over that. Yeah, they don't miss. That's not an exaggeration. I hate them. Murder. Oh, Grace. You didn't touch the Grace, did you? It was up where you just came from.
I did.
Did you touch it? Oh yeah, you did. Oh, maybe going back to the Grace would be better than the stake. That stake was in a shitty spot. Why did it even give you the option? That stake was in the worst spot. That's okay, yeah. That's fun. Can't wait for you to find that one.
I surprised I didn't catch this in the first place.
Where'd you go?
Found the site of Grace.
Oh, you found Mausoleum Compound. Yeah, that's just all they're for. Yeah, I was actually looking at my map, and that's the latest one. Or that's the closest one to Erdtree. Minor Erdtree. Oh yeah, I think it's that rock pillar right there. I think I jumped up on that and jumped across. I could be wrong though. Oh wait, no, that's way too close to the edge. Never mind, don't do that. I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Don't do that. It's to your left, not down there. It should be... No. I don't remember it being that close to the edge. It wasn't like a risky spot. Oh, it's that one. It's that one. See, that guy's showing you exactly what you're supposed to do. Get up to the top of it, and then... Yes. 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 And keep progressing north.
I don't think that was intended, but...
Fuck them. However, this part will, be fun. You want to go to that Grace ASAP, because... There it is. Welcome to the Frenzied Flame Village. Yep. Yep, driving you mad. It's not an insta-kill like Death Play is, though. It just hurts a lot. It's line of sight, yeah. And you can stop it if you get to that tower. But you're a bit low. I don't think you actually want to go down, do you? Yeah, we got that item right there. Get in. Mind the frenzied rats. It will still frenzy you, it's gonna kill you. Wait, oh, did you heal?
Yep.
That was very lucky timing. Uh-oh, free rat hit. Oh, he squandered it. You gotta get inside quick. Yeah, okay. So when you're in there, does the wood above you actually stops the sight somehow? Do be careful, since you're so low on healing, I'm gonna say, you have to kill everyone at the top to stop it. So kill them as fast as possible when you get up there. Oh! That was so close! So close. Dear God, that was so close. They don't respawn, so it's never coming back. That was so close. I got lost. Jesus. Oh wow. There should be a chest on the level below you. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can peacefully explore.
Yeah. I thought that was so cool, though. Yeah, that's what I meant by when I became the Eye of Sauron. I became that, but on a huge scale. As you can imagine. Yeah.
Damn.
So. Yeah. You actually meet him in one of the NPC quest lines. It's such an obscure one, and it goes nowhere though, that I didn't even know about it or care about it. By the time I beat the game a second time, I'm just like, oh, that's how that goes. But yeah, as you can imagine, a giant version of that being in the center of the entire world, pretty much, doesn't bode well for everybody inhabiting it.
Yeah.
But all of the frenzy incantations, because they are incantations, all of the frenzy ones also frenzy the caster. So, like, when you do madness build-up with them against other people, you also get some of it yourself. Not as much as you give it to other... I don't think it's as much as you give to other people. I always wanted to mess with frenzy incantations.
Someday I might make a build around it.
They seem pretty fun, and it actually seems kind of strong. Because if you actually proc it, it does like half their health and damage. Not half. I think it does a certain amount. I don't know if it's a percentage like other things. I think it's an actual amount. But it, not only does it hurt them, but it holds them in place for quite some time. Oh, that's it. That's it down there. I can see the tree sentinel statue. Crazy rats. Yeah, I thought the Frenzied Flame Tower was fucking cool.
That was pretty cool. Kind of gave me Lord of the Rings vibes.
Yeah. That's why I am reluctant to do New Game Plus with this character. Again, because I like the frenzy stuff and I want to keep my eyes and shit because I like the evil look.
Yo, this cathedral's kind of really well designed.
Yeah. The Grand Lift of Dectus is really cool. The Grand Lift of World I don't think is as grandiose.
This kind of reminds me of like underneath the Smoldering Lake in Dark Souls 3, like the Demon Ruins. It's there somewhere, with a path leading back to the foot of the Iron Tree, an ancient tunnel.
He's talking about the other way to get to the Altus Plateau.
Yeah.
That you don't have to take because you have the medallion. Now you hoist it at the other end. That end is for when you're up to come back down.
Oh, I see.
You have to just stand in the circle that you walked over before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Now the one in that one, yeah. Hoist. He just takes the two halves and puts them together.
I put it back together again.
And tree sentinel statues. Turn. As you might have guessed, the tree sentinels guard, well, the Erd tree. I don't really know much else about them other than the Erd tree itself. They serve the Erd tree itself.
Wow. Oh, shoot.
There you go, right back down.
Okay, now I see how this is done.
Yeah.
I was gonna go click a read message, and I accidentally.
Yeah, I think the same exact thing happened to me. He might have put the message there just so it would happen.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that guy? Was he just naked with a tower shield and a greatsword?
Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna judge if that's how he plays the game. He
I
got this
sure
far.
as hell am.
He got this far with just that. Okay.
Oh yeah, you better believe those are enemies.
Alright.
Good idea. I fucking hate those guys.
Yeah, I saw you and Eddie fight those things. I don't want to fuck with them.
They're fucking annoying.
Plus, they don't reward much, if I remember correctly.
Oh no, their rewards are shitty. It's 5:11 a.m.
Yeah, I'm sorry to keep you up this late. I do appreciate the advice, though. As much as I do
Yeah.
want to go through this completely, there are some pointers that will prevent this from being a very boring playthrough.
Right, I figured it's such a big, long, like, it's huge, open, and just progressing the story can be kind of cryptic sometimes. I figured telling you how to get to the Grand Lift would... I mean, considering the half the medallion you already had tells you where the other half is, I didn't think that was that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to tell you about any of the optional guys. I mean, fuck Millennia. Fuck that whore. But, like, I'm not going to explain every fucking dungeon to you. Oh yeah, good luck with those. Some of them... There's the rare dungeon where they use illusory walls to get to the exit, or to get to the lever to open the boss door. They love to tease the boss door to you, by the way. They'll like have the boss door is always the same. It's like this big iron door with two statues on one on either side of it, and you can't open it. You need to go find the lever in the dungeon to open it. And they'll hide the lever in a couple of them behind illusory walls, but in a lot of them, they hide it in some sort of cryptic way where you have to, like... one dungeon you had to ride, like, there's a couple dungeons where you have to just ride on top of a trap to get there. There was one or two dungeons that were mindfuck dungeons, where, no, like mindfuck, where the dungeon, the same like room repeated, like the same couple of rooms. It was like one room leading to a hallway leading to another room that looped back to the other one, but on a higher level. It repeated like 3 times. It just felt like an endless loop of the same rooms over and over. And it was supposed to like lull you into the false sense of, wow, there was nothing over here, I guess I'll go back to the entrance, and then you get jumped. That dungeon was... Also, I don't really know the legitimate way to get to the Grand Lift of Dectus. I just know that like kind of shortcut way. Did that just one-shot you? He is a bit underleveled. That wasn't a ballista, by the way. That was a knight shooting a great bow at you. That's why I was so surprised. I know exactly who shot you. It's just a standard Landel knight. You know, one of those stock, like, knights with the same armor but recolored everywhere. Yeah, those guys. He shot you. With the great bow. Shit, one-shot you. That is so bad. He is a bit evil. Oh, the torrent stun lock. Fuck, rat bastard. That was evil. Oh. No, I hate the great bows in this game. They're AIDS. Especially when... Yeah, the fucking great bow knights, they start in Caelid with, the red mane knights, which are, you know... Radon's knights. Few of them have great bows. The Landel knights, oh, they love the great bows so much. He is evil. Welcome to, Crucible Knight. Welcome to Dollar Store Crucible Knight.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's gonna shoot it. Oh, he's not. Get him. Yes. Vengeance.
Yes.
Oh, he has 9 armor on the first drop. That's the only other armor you have?
That looks bold as fuck.
Oh yeah, the knight armor is drippy.
Yo.
That's when you were watching me and you're like, you said how I look like the Grail Knight. I was using the Liurnia knight armor with the great helm that you can buy from a shop in Caelid. The Haligtree Knights look pretty cool too, but fucking hate those guys. Oh, you might like the Haligtree armor because the Haligtree Knights, their helmets, and the foot soldiers too, all of the foot soldier and knight helmets have golden crests on them that increases your faith by like 2 or 3, I think. I like how the fucking target locked on some naked sniper in the fight. I think it was a fucking squirrel. He just locked onto.
Yeah, when did lock onto?
I don't even know.
This is why we run Faith Strength, by the way. That one flask, the yellow flask, gave me like a bar and a half.
So do you only use the blue flasks to get your FP back and just heal yourself with magic? Hmm.
That's it. It's cringe.
Yeah, you got that from Moongrim. What a bastard.
Yeah, get over here, you sick bastard.
I raped him in 2 seconds on my really close run. Walked in and stun locked his ass. I think that one's just gonna be gone. I think that one just restores your red. There's some of them that just restore your red flasks. There's some that restore blue. And then there's a couple different kinds that give you Ashes of War. The weapon arts. It's like the silver ones that give you them. There's like, I think there's like 1 or 2 gold ones, and there's like a green one in the capital for some reason. Don't know why he was green. You can hear it off the spare there. That is an Ash of War. Well, no, that's a blue flask. Never mind. It's hard to tell. You should go up the main road and get shot by the Great Bow gang. Just... Oh, this part's cancer. Because right after them... Yeah, it's 2 Great Bows, and I think just a knight with no ranged weapon in the middle of them.
This accomplished nothing. Alright.
I don't think there's any items up those for some reason.
Oh, that's poison. Are those
You like that?
sentinels?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Please keep going. Please just keep going.
Nope. They're standing guard. Do you want a tip or do you want to suffer? Actually, yeah, I think this might work. Yeah. Chonker.
My horse is a fucking fat ass, I'll tell you that. Maybe this is
Gear.
level.
These niggas can't handle the double tree sentinel.
Hey, if these niggas can barely handle one.
Yeah, no. When I saw the 2 tree sentinels, I didn't even register in my brain they were tree sentinels because I was so far away. I just charged towards them thinking they were 2 knights on horseback. And then when they got closer and they were just gigantic. What the fuck? Those are tree sentinels. I rode past them to that grace. I didn't know it was there. I just hoped.
Oh, this makes
And I was
me
right.
sex.
This makes me sex rat. Ugh.
Wait,
Broke boy.
that's right. I need 3 now, don't I?
Yep.
That's fucking cringe. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Since I was pure melee, in order to lure a tree sentinel, I threw a fucking fire pot at him. Hello, gargoyle.
Hey, I recognize you from Dark Souls 3.
Are they Dark Souls 3? The I think I remember Eddie saying they were Dark Souls 3. So those are called Valiant Gargoyles. For some reason he's not. He is a boss. That's a boss. It just doesn't have a boss health bar right now for some reason. That's the boss where I fought 2 of them alone. And blue juice.
I just drank.
Fucking shield potion ass niggas. Whew. Now that I think about it, if you were under-leveled for the Godskin Apostle like Caleb, you're probably very under-leveled for this section. You're not underleveled for, of course, Limgrave, Weeping Peninsula, and I think you'd be good in Myrnia. You seem to be, like, doing a pretty good amount of damage to the Minotaur guys. I think it's like, you just gotta, like, go around and do some optional bosses or something. Just explore. I think that's why they, like, make the level increase just, like, rape you. It's because they want you to, like, go out and explore and get stronger. You should check if the festival's going on. I don't think you should fight Radon immediately, but just want to see if the festival actually triggered. So, do these gargoyles have the same moveset as they do in Dark Souls 3?
No, they're a little bit more aggressive.
That's cool. I'm glad. They are very aggressive. What if I told you there's a stronger variant of them? You know what? I'll let you find that out. No sense in spoiling the fun. What are they in Dark Souls?
In Dark Souls 3, you meet these guys like red gargoyles.
Shit, I got that fucking tree. I should probably go before everyone else wakes up. I can't shower. Like, I'd stay. I am tired, but I'd stay. But it's 5:30, and I want to shower. Otherwise, I have to wait like a couple hours before I get to shower. So everyone wakes up at slightly offset times. So I think the fun part about the double gargoyle fight is that, you know, this guy's moveset, it's pretty aggressive. I think they're actually really cool boss because they switch weapons a lot. I think the weapon switch is awesome. There's another variant of him that, this one's the Twin Blades variant. The axe is a secondary. The other one is, I think, sword? I can't remember. But in the double fight, there's both variants of them. This one and the other weapon. I can't remember what his other weapon was. I want to say it was like sword and halberd. But there was two of them, you know, both variants. And for whatever reason, in that fight, and it seems like it was only that fight, they were able to breathe poison. And the poison gas, not only does it, of course, do poison buildup, but it also hurts you when you're standing in it. So, I'd be fighting one of them, and the other one's just standing on the other part of the arena, just fucking ramming poison gas at me. That shit pissed me off. Of course, that is better than the alternative. The alternative being beating the shit out of me at the same time. Sometimes they do that. That's unfortunate. He does a lot of damage to you. Yeah, he is. Because that's not the first one you're supposed to meet. That's why he doesn't have a boss health bar. He's a recurrent enemy.
That enemy is
Relationship ended with flask of cerulean tears.
Now Crimson Tears is my new best friend. Physique.
I'm about to shit in a diaper. Yesterday, early game tips. They posted an official guide of early game tips. Yeah, they teach very basic shit, of course. I feel like this would have been more useful a couple weeks ago when the game first came out. Dude, they launched a game that has the tree sentinel at the very beginning. On how like with early game tips, right? The section encountering powerful enemies. The picture is a guy who's wearing the same knight armor as you, riding on Torrent, fighting the tree sentinel. And it says, in the lands between, there are many powerful enemies waiting for them. However, you don't have to take them all down, or you don't have to take down all of them. The order in which you fight them is also up to you. For example, the tree sentinel in Limgrave is a very tough opponent for the beginning of the game. Instead of fearlessly confronting him, you might want to just let him pass by at first, and then challenge him after you've strengthened yourself through adventuring. And then, of course, Margit the Fell Omen is the boss that confronts you in front of the gates at Stormvale Castle. He is a powerful boss, but there's an item that can temporarily neutralize him. This item, Margit's Shackle, can be purchased at the store by an NPC in Murkwater Cave. Using his shackle will give you the upper hand in battle. In addition, you can summon spirits, NPCs, and other players to help you fight. They tell you how to nerf. They tell you the exact cave where the NPC is, and how to make the Margit fight easier. Oh yeah, the NPC that sells you is Patches, by the way.
That's funny.
I've never used it. I have it now. I got it after I already beat him, but I've still never used it. Apparently, if you use it, it like makes him. It binds him to the ground for a second. I don't know. I don't know what it does because I never used it. The item description says it binds him to the earth for a short time, and you can reuse it. I'm assuming it like locks him in place for like a couple seconds for like a free hit or two. Oh, the blast. Dubious.
That too. Conspicuous. How suspicious. This guy is very good. I can definitely do it. If I can make this guy should be walking hard.
I think that guy's harder than Moog. Yeah, this guy is a way higher level. but Moongar just parries the shit out of you to uninstall.
Like, this guy is like just higher level at this point.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted to hit me? Shame. Get parried. What's this enemy's name in Dark Souls 3? Oh, they don't really specify. I wonder why they use it they reuse a Dark Souls 3 enemy. It's just weird. It's not the only one. The basilisks come back. Yeah, well, the animations from one. But that's a little understandable. Just dancing around you, waiting for you to fuck up. He's not letting you hit him.
He's much easier to be aggressive when he has the axe.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. They're just called gargoyles in Dark Souls 3. Well, yeah, as I was saying, he's just kind of dancing around waiting for you to fuck up and die. He's just not letting you get any damage out on him. That's not the reason why they're foes. The Grand Archives, but I don't remember what the fuck Yeah, I guess they are, like, very similar. This is definitely a new model, though, and he has a taller abdomen. Yeah. And they are... Oh yeah, but they recycled the basilisks.
Yeah. I think that's just a tradition at this point.
Maybe. But yeah, this is the these are Valiant Gargoyles. My Xbox just turned on for no reason.
He's searching for a trying to grow.
It's 5:40. Yeah, I gotta go. I need to go take a fast shower. Hope a cat doesn't break into my room again. I came back to my room last night after showering to just find a cat sleeping in my bed with a bird. Yeah, some of the fights in this ring are really fun, some of them are just the scummiest fucking rape fests. Foreskin dude. Gargoyle fights, I like fighting them. When there's not two. I guess tomorrow like, let me know if Radon's festival works or something. Yeah. And then when you're eventually a high enough level to actually go through the capital without like suffering greatly, I'd really like to see, at least like watch, I want to watch you fight the shard bearer that owns the capital. You know, each region has a shard bearer as the ruler. The capital one, I want to hear and see your reaction to him. Alright, that is all for tonight. See you.
took you no matter. Lay out your arm.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like... Then good day to you.
Pleasure to see you. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do.
I've decided to leave the Round Table Hold. I'm off in search of a noble scholar known as the Gold Mask, to beg his instruction. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment. May the go-
Back already, no matter.
Further study, I can happily spare the time. May the Golden Order shine through you.
Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number.